All right, so you see this? All right, so you see this? All right, so you see this right here? Okay. So in 1993, 1993, I was at elementary school, right? So then somebody like this, I was born in 1894, right? So that's 100 years ago, based on like, let's say like me in 1993, right? And then 100 years later, 1894 or 1893, right? So that's 100 years ago. So that means I met somebody that was born in 1894, and then they passed away at 98. Sometimes they could pass away at 101, 102, and stuff like that, 103, sometimes 110. Right? So you see this? You see the 1894, right? So the environment, the moisture of the air, the quality of the air was different from 1995 or now, right? So the behavior from 1894 was much different. So you see this guy right here, his behavior was different than people in 1993. So what happens is that when you meet somebody like this, right, with 1894, hopefully that for you that they made videos, let's say 1960 or something, 1950, they started making home videos. And they start talking about they start talking about like things, education, wisdom, and stuff like that. So then somebody that born in my age, right? If I watch those videos and I learn his etiquette, right? If I learn his etiquette as opposed to learning, as opposed to adopting um, ethical behavior, moralities, and stuff like that from the 90s until now, 2025, could I be like a better person? Not exactly. What's going to happen is that just the way go about life, it'll be different than anybody else. So this wasn't a long time ago, 1894. Because if that means he met somebody possibly, and you see how he's 98 years old. Let me see something real quick. Because basically what they eat, right? Basically what they eat. Basically what they eat is fresh fruit, fresh food. There was no, I don't think, I don't believe there's GMOs. So it means like, remember I was telling you about the environment and everything like that. The how you go about life, persona is much different. So the food was different too. Um, Vintage and plate. See this? See all this stuff right here. See this? See how it's nice design and stuff like that. People were actually putting in work. So I have a vintage bed. Like the bed that I have is vintage. It's nothing that it's nothing I have is from like now, except it's computer, TVs. Some people they still have box TVs and stuff like that in their house, right? So somebody So we have 1894, right? 1894, and then in 1993 would be um let me go back here. So 1893, that means he met somebody that was born in 1793, right? So that means 1993, 1894, that's 100. Okay, so 1993 and then 1894, that's 100 years. And then 1793, 1794, 1795, or possibly 1788, 1780s that he met, right? That means, guys, that wasn't that long ago. That wasn't that long ago. The 1700s was not that long ago. And then we can go another step forward, because if I met somebody, right, that was born in 1894, that's not that long ago. That's not that long ago. That wasn't a lot. That was like, for me, that was like a couple years ago. 1893, that means he passed away in 1993. Right? That means he could have had an educational. That means he could have had a conversation with me, about different things in life, right? To get a, I can use the things he say to capitalize and make money. You see what I'm saying? So he met somebody, like say some, for example, he met somebody that was born in 1790, 1780. That's the 1700. So let's see, 1890. So this is the time period he grew up in, right? Yeah. See how the buildings look nice and stuff like that? It's just that the only thing that's off. The only thing that's off is like horse buggies and stuff like that. So because there's a lot of craftsmanship in the photos and stuff like that with the buildings and stuff like that. Because people like this, it's a different way to build these things right here. So yeah. So 1890, Australia. I don't know why they keep putting like those type of like Western stuff. Every time you put like 1800, there's always Western stuff. Western, Western. You see what I'm saying? Like always Western. Like nothing else is going on in the world except that. So 1890, Pakistan. See what I'm saying? It just keeps doing that. And you gotta like really work hard to do that. So let's put and then 1800s, Africa. Watch this. In the 1800s, there was a car made in Africa. I posted somewhere, but there was cars in like Africa in 1800s. I don't know why they keep putting stuff like this. Like See what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I asked for. Dog. I didn't ask for that. I said Africa. So you have to like really work hard. That's what I got. I had to find video. Let's see if it'll come up on Google. I don't know why they keep Google rat, dog. Oh, wait a minute. ATM's first car in Africa. Likely Venezuela. No, it wasn't, dog. I don't know why Google's like doing this. It was demonstrated looking for Victoria there. They're like likely. Here it is. Here it is. The first African American automobile company. In Ohio, 1873, Charles Patterson became the first African American owner of automobile manufacturing. But where's that thing where people? Because remember, like Africa was big. You can't just like, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, back to the thing. So, 1800, right? He was born 1894. So he met somebody like, okay, so 1700s, 1790, and you meet people like this, right? So that means he met somebody that was passing away, probably passing away soon, that was born in the 1800s, 1700s, right? So it means I met somebody that saw somebody that was born in the 1700s, right? So that means that means we're not that far away from the 1600s, because that's where we cap right there is the 1600s, or we type of like remote view that where the eye can see. That means I can see within because of those interactions and his interaction. Now I can see. I have a better view. I have a better view of history because I have an actual experience of it. Um, I don't want to like get too like I don't want to like give that away because people start using that. But not to get too much out. I can see within. I can actually see these people. You can actually probably smell if somebody tells you and was born in 1890 how it smelled back then you'll have like a better picture of what's going on, and then like things will come in your head like the type of clothing like you see all this clothing. You see how they were made. It was made when it was kind of hot outside. And you're wondering why they're still wearing stuff like this. By the way, I don't know why there's people or there was like different types of people. There's Chinese, there's black, there's Filipino, there's different type of Spanish. By the way, Spanish people, like you see like in Puerto Rico and stuff like that and whatever, those are new people. Those are all new people. I know that sounds crazy. But all those people like in Colombia and all that stuff, they're all new people. Those are new like people supposedly. So you see how like these clothes right here, like the material that like it clicks in your head. Nobody has to tell you that. Once you know that, what I was trying to tell you, it starts to click in your head. It starts to like click in your head, like really. And people that go to like law school, medical school, they're not gonna know something about stuff like that unless they know what I just said about that stuff. So this is a type of what I'm talking about is a different type of intelligence to actually go back and remote view this stuff. But this is like Google pictures. I have better pictures and stuff like this. So this is what the 1700s look like. So I don't know why they keep doing that. I want to see different culture. Man. They're always doing the same shit, and then they never show the people. They never show the people that like what the freak. It's always like this. Like paintings and stuff. Like, stop lying. Stop lying. Argentina for was Argentina barren wasteland? Why do you guys get popping up everybody? Those freaking hat people. Uh, why do you guys always keep popping up? Never stop. That you guys are everywhere, bro. Jesus. And if you do like, so Japan, dog, like, come on, bro. I know you guys have pictures, bro. Stop lying. Boy, these people are just like, whatever, dog. Anyways, yeah, I'm out of here, bro. I feel I'll tell you that.